Hi, Travis Zimmerman here from Speak My Word Ministries. Today's Daily Pulse is about sin. You know, as I've started reading the Bible again, you always take us back to Genesis. That's a beautiful chapter, isn't it? Of the 66, that's just a gorgeous chapter. So much has gone on in that chapter. You know, and right now what I want to share with you is Genesis 3:6. And this is when Adam and Eve are in the garden. They're instructed there's just one tree, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil is the tree they are forbidden to eat from. But anything else they can do. But guess what? That ends up being our downfall, doesn't it? Here it is. It says Genesis 3:6. When the woman who obviously is Eve, when the woman saw that the fruit of the tree was good for food and pleasing to the eye, and also desirable for gaining wisdom, she took some of it and ate it. She also gave some to her husband who was with her, and he ate it. And there began the fall of man. Man and women disobeyed God. And now we're paying the consequences, aren't we? I always say if Adam and Eve didn't do it, Travis and Suzanne would have. You know, they're not to blame. We're all sinful. But the point is sin. You know, if sin weren't fun or weren't at least the near term or desirous, you know, why would we ever do it? You know me. I love Hershey. We live in Hershey. I feel like we could be part of the company. You know, here's this Hershey bar, but you look on the back of it. They have the nutrition information. It has 20% of your fat, daily fat. It has 40% of your saturated fat and about 10% carbs just in this little bar right here. And again, there's nothing sinful about Hershey's products. I love them, eat them all the time. But you know what? Because it tastes good. I mean, those Hershey bars taste good. And sin, if it weren't fun, the adultery, I never did it. But speeding on the highway, stealing, lying, cheating, all those things, they get gained for us, don't they, in the short term. And just like it says here in the Bible, when the woman saw that the fruit of the tree was good and pleasing to the eye. Again, yeah, why would we ever sin if it weren't fun, if it weren't pleasing to the eye as it's written in the Bible? We wouldn't, would we? That's how Satan has to disguise it because none of us would choose to do those things. It's like smoking. None of us wants to smoke, but it leads to all these terrible things like emphysema and lung cancer, and again, not a judgment on smoking, but we all sin, don't we? So my encouragement for you today is when the thing looks good like the Reese's cup or like the Hershey chocolate bar, just say no. Say, God, thanks, but no thanks, devil. I'm going to follow Jesus today. In your name, amen.